How's it going, guys, and welcome to another amazing episode of the series that I actually ignored for a while and I was supposed to do a video for over a month ago. Do your levels deserve a star rating? That's what it's called, isn't it? I have a ton of emails to go through, but I can only feature so many levels in a video. But first, a word from our sponsor. That's right, this video is sponsored. Sponsored content helps me run this channel. This video is sponsored by World War Dough. Have you guys had the chance to check out World War Dough yet? I'm still playing the game, and it's pretty sweet. If you don't know what it is, it's a game where you 1v1 an enemy commander and try to destroy them, their units, their towers, all in a match of total domination. I am pushing the left lane with a Rex. The unit is very strong. He begins as a fragile egg that, if allowed to hatch, will spawn a huge blue dinosaur. I managed to cast Antifreeze on my Rex, which is a spell that can heal, and he lives long enough to destroy the tower. Here I am pushing this time with a Killbot. Killbots are expensive, but they are invulnerable while they move. This one is at stage 3, which means he does AoE Slayer damage at a longer range. It's more than enough to kill the Red Commander. The EVW clan is still kicking. Not only is it still kicking, we're actually full. And so, I've created a second club called EVW2. There's only a limited amount of spots in the club, so make sure you join up as soon as you can. For a limited time only, the top 3 players at the end of the month who join my club will get 1,000 diamonds each and an exclusive Commander-in-Chief skin. The developers also let me know that they're doing a $25,000 tournament sometime in the future, so make sure you practice quick. Download the game using the link in the description down below, and make sure you join Clan EVW. I will see you guys there. The first level of the day is called Decoration by iDodger. Let's take a look. My first decoration level. Ooh, my God. Okay, well, I'm digging some of this gameplay, but I do not dig the way it looks. Okay, there we go, I got it. Whoa, 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 there's a lot of moving objects. Ha ha ho, I did it. What the heck? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. The level is, I don't like the way it looks. It doesn't look smooth, you know? Like, the decorations look really out of place. I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do here, actually. What? Oh, there we go, there we go. There was a, I think a dash orb in there that I couldn't see or something. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop right here. The decoration's a little too cluttered, like it interferes with the gameplay. It doesn't look slick. It needs to be more like part of the background, and it needs to look better. Instead, it like pops out too much. And the gameplay is, it's a little unclear at parts, so I definitely can't recommend this for a star rating. But keep on working on it. You got some moving objects in there. You have some decoration, but the decoration needs to look better. Like, it doesn't look good, but I think you have a foundation for knowing how the objects move around. The next level is called Dreams by Zombie. Your best level. Cool. Well, I'm excited. Let's do this. Lots of objects. Dreams. Just a dream. Ah. Well, that's kind of neat how it's like those are transparent, the blocks that can kill you. I actually kind of like that. That's neat because you can see the background behind there, right? That's like that's not a bad effect. Lucid dream. Objects are shining. It reminds me of the game where, what's the game called? I forget, where you gotta like knock balls against the wall and you gotta keep it in and like destroy the blocks. God, I forget what that's called. Okay, you just gotta fall there. This level seems pretty short though, but these parts do look good. Like, I do like this concept, although it's a little too empty. I think it should be filled up with a few more objects, or maybe like the top and bottom should also be transparent because the black kind of sticks out. This part looks neat. I do like the way this part looks. The gameplay is a little simple though. I think the gameplay could be a little cooler looking. Okay, I'm just gonna fall. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. It could be tidied up a little bit. In that part, the shimmer needs to be, they need to be moving a little bit and to put a little bit of moving objects, but it's cool looking. I think there's a really good foundation here, and this level could be rated if it got touched up. Because the black parts, I don't like those parts. The spikes at the top and bottom, not a big fan. They should be transparent just like the other objects here. This part looks good, but the gameplay needs to be a little more dynamic. The gameplay is a little boring. It says jump, fall, jump, fall, jump, fall. This part looks cool. I like the way this part looks. And once again, God, I keep on jumping there. Once again, though, I think it could look a little more lively. Like, it could be a little more vibrant. And in the ball part and the other shimmering part, the gameplay needs to stick out a little bit more. Like, what needs to happen is you need to have the background still looking good, but more in the background and less interfering with the gameplay, which is what's happening, right? So, like, right here, I mean, it looks cool, but the gameplay parts need to stick out a little more. Oh boy. And that part needs to be a little more dynamic. Like, it looks cool, the shine effects, but oh shit. The shine effects, they need to be like shimmering, like moving kinda, because it's too static. Like light effects like that, like stars and stuff, they need to be shimmering. Yeah, see, like, you know, with the whole galaxy effect, like, it looks kinda cool, but it's a little too messy, you know? Like, you need to make it look a little slicker. And like the gameplay in these parts with like the galaxy areas, like you can't see very well where the gameplay is, bro. No, see, like I thought I could go in between there. You have no idea where to go. It needs to be cleaned up. Like there's some cool ideas here, but this needs to be cleaned up. Like this is still pretty far off of a star rating. Luckily I put a checkpoint. Dreams. I like that logo. That logo's cool. But yeah, it needs to be cleaned up a bit. The gameplay is not clear. Unfortunately, the galaxy effect and some of the other backgrounds are like too far in the foreground. You can't really see what you're doing. It's got some cool concepts though. The gameplay needs to be cleaned up. The transitions need to be cleaned up. The gameplay needs to be more intuitive and better. It's a little too basic. There's not many creative gameplay moments. So yeah, I can't recommend it for a star rating, but this is one of those levels where if you cleaned it up and worked on it, made the backgrounds look more dynamic, make them look more alive, and not interfere with the gameplay, make the gameplay a bit better. I mean, that's a tall list of things to do, but I see the potential in it. So yeah, work on it a lot more. The next level is Flawless Horizon by ID Fighter. The horizon is flawless when the night comes, but then it's so deadly. Verified by ID Fighter. Cool. It's a neat little introduction. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy, I can't... You need to be clear on, like, where you can and can't go. Like, there's nothing wrong with putting indicators where you're supposed to jump, because I literally have no idea where I'm supposed to go here. Okay, I think I got some of it. Whoa, man, I just, you know, unfortunately, like, there might be some cool gameplay here, but you can't see it. Like, I have no idea what to do, and I just got, like, super lucky with my inputs. I can see some of it, but man, those white crosses and the X's and stuff, they're blocking everything, and you can't see what to do. Okay, and then you just, I have no idea. I usually like to give levels a chance and beat the levels in their entirety to give a full opinion, but sometimes you just know, and I know this level doesn't deserve a star rating. The reason why is you can't see what to do. There's no indicators where to go, and the background it doesn't look good, and it interferes with the gameplay, so you just have no idea what to do. However, if you clean it up, maybe there's a good level to be had here. If you clean it up and make it look nice and show where you're supposed to jump and stuff, maybe there is. Okay, this one's called Acquire by Master Fishes 82. This is by far my best level, and I hope you all enjoy. Please rate 10 stars. A demon! Damn! Master Fishes, okay. Okay, this looks neat. So far I'm digging the block design. Okay, there's a, boom. Ow! Okay, this level's hard. Why is it rated as harder, man? This is hard shit. This is like a hard demon. Like, holy man. Okay, so you fall, you jump, and then you fall on top. And then, geez, man, this is really hard. But it looks nice. It looks slick. I like it. It's like, it's got a simple basic design, but the block design looks good. You know, I'm a fan. The orbs look good. The custom jump orbs, and the gameplay is fun. Like, it's hard, but the gameplay's fun. It's good. Boom, and then let's go down. I don't think I'll be able to do this in normal mode, let's be real. It's pretty tough. Okay, so I guess we gotta go up here, and then down here. Boom. Yeah, wow, this is pretty fun. And the level looks decent, too. It's nothing too complex, but I like the look of it. Could be a little flashier. But it's good enough, right? Man, the gameplay's pretty tough at parts, though. Holy crap. Is it ever tough? This is probably like a hard demon difficulty. Not quite an insane, but definitely a hard demon. I like these unique parts. Like, this feels unique. I mean, it's hard, and I'm not too sure if it's annoying hard or if it's like actually just hard. Oh man, that's tight. Holy crap. Okay. Boom. Yeah, and I like this part. This part looks slick. Like, nothing too complex, but it works, right? You don't need complex to make a level look decent. I like the little lights that are flashing on the platforms when you land there. It's a nice little touch. Cool. Nothing too complex, but it looks decent. And as long as the gameplay's fun, which so far it is, but it's hard. Holy crap, man. Yeah, it's decent. Okay, jump twice, and then, ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I do think the visuals could be a little bit better, though. Like, the visuals, like I said, it's simple, and it looks like good enough. The visuals could look just a smidgen better. Like, those lights in the back could be a little more dynamic. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, that's really hard. Oh, man. I don't like it how you can't really see where you're going. This is cool. Hold down the button and then hit the black jump orb. Like, it looks like it'd be super hard, but it isn't as long as you're holding. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm kind of a fan. I'm a fan of this gameplay. Oh man, that was a cool little duel as well. And I like the way this part looks. This part looks amazing. I think it's, I think that's a 240 Hz bug, unfortunately. Okay, well, it's a 240 Hz bug. So I will just review the level without seeing the ending. I do actually really like this level, and I think it does. It's on the fence of deserving a star rating. I think it does deserve just a star rating, not a feature and not an epic feature, but it's got some good ideas in it. It's got some good gameplay. Some of the parts look a little bit better than others. I think if you put indicators of where to jump, like little arrows that show you where to jump, it would make the level not only look better and fuller, but it would also help people to understand the gameplay, because there are some unique gameplay parts in it, and I think it's good for it, but having some indicators of what to do would help to, like I said, fill up the level and make it look better in the process. If you made the indicators look good, if cleaned up, could be a feature level, because the gameplay's there. You just got to make it look a little slicker, put some indicators in, and some of the parts that are a little more basic, maybe put some additional things in there. But I did like it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was cool. So Master Fishes, nice job on the level, and I do think your level deserves a star rating, but it could be featured if you made it a little bit better. The next level is Tropic Vibes by Sweaty Hands GD. That looks cool. Yeah, a little happy sun in the background. It's animated too, the face. That's cute. Yeah, I like the way this looks. Wow. Cool. Okay, it's very tropical. The music is nice. I do think the gameplay, I mean, this is supposed to be an easier level for sure, but I think it could be, the gameplay could be a little more dynamic. Wow, that looks cool. The rainbow lights, wow. That was dope looking. Yeah, the gameplay could be a little more dynamic, a little, just some other things that could kill you. Like, I'm literally just coasting along the ground. Like, there's just too much time that you're not doing anything. It's too, like, static. I love the way it looks, though. My God. See, look at this. You can just, like, float along the ground. Like, you don't even have to do anything. Like, I get it's an easy level, but... Ooh, oh, you can float there. Man, this underwater part looks so cool. Wow, I love the way this looks. Ooh. Ooh, that was cool. Yeah, going through the portals and then having to re-hit the dash orbs. That's neat. Oh my God. This looks really cool. Yeah. I'm into this. Oh, I'm into this. I love it how it's kind of like, I think some of those flashes of the trees are going to the music as well. Like the music sync. And I like it how there's objects that can kill you here. Tropic Vibes. Damn! This is why I made this series right here. This is a damn cool level. A really awesome, easier level. The only thing I have to say is at the beginning of the level, The dotted lines along the bottom of the level, they really stick out like a sore thumb, and you should change those parts where you're coasting along, not having to press any buttons. You should change that into actual gameplay. Like, I know it's supposed to be an easier level, but that was way too easy and way too static. Other than that, I think this level's awesome. Also, one thing I am going to mention at the very beginning is, like, with the static lines and the way it goes up onto this platform, I think it would look better if you just put slopes and made it not so like the block design is just kind of blocky like that. Put a slope, make it look a little smoother, and then you don't need the dotted lines. Because those dotted lines and the jagged edges of the boxes, not a big fan, because it's supposed to be a smooth looking tropical level. If you made it look like kind of smoother here at the beginning, it would be better. That's the only qualm I have. Like, the dotted lines really stick out. Absolutely not a fan of them. But the background looks good here, and the rest of the level looks fantastic. This is a really cool level. The only part that needs to be cleaned up is the first part. The other parts are good. Definitely deserves a feature, yeah. Not an epic feature, though. Not quite at that level, but this level could be featured if the first part was cleaned up. Also, the dripping goo stuff at the beginning. I don't know what that was about. That doesn't look good. That sticks out like a sore thumb. The dripping parts, like, take that out. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird looking. One thing that I will say is, like, at the very beginning of the level before you go underwater, if it transitioned so it made it look like the screen was going down and you were actually, like, going underwater, if you could figure out a way to do that, that would look really cool, because it would look like you're actually going under the sea. And maybe if, like, rain started pouring and the background changed into, like, a storm and then you go under the sea. If you could do that, that would be super cool. And maybe that would push it to an epic feature. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. The next level is Rave Party Rebirth by Velox37. Welcome to the Rave. This is a Rebirth on an level I never finished, adding an unhealthy amount of pulsing, dedicated to Blue Rims, who is another great creator. Okay, let's do... Ooh! Well, that's looking cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm into it. There we go. Got it. Okay, let's go. Holy man! It's tough. It's pretty tough. Whoa. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I love it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of just like a crazy flashy 1.9 level, just on steroids though. Like, the colors are really cool. The way it looks is really cool. It all just comes together in a really nice package. The gameplay is really fun so far. Let's practice. Wow. Very cool so far. Yeah, still looking pretty cool. Like I said, this reminds me of just like an Incendium level, but like in 2.1. Okay, some parts look cleaner than others. Like this part, like that lightning bolt that goes down the middle, like I have no idea what that is. It's kind of... Yikes! And oh, there's a dash orb in there, okay. Wow! It's just crazy looking. Wow! I do think... It's a little overboard with how quick everything's flashing. The beginning, the way the colors transition a little slower is better. This is just like super epileptic and just boom, I don't know. Like that's a little much, you know? Those color changes aren't like, ah! It's a little too in your face. That needs to be like slowed down a little bit. Like, oh man, those color changes, it's flashing too much. It's crazy. It's like... It hurts the eyes, and you're gonna give someone an epileptic fit, man. Like, some of these parts with the rays in the background look cool, and I think they should change colors, but instead of it being like do-do-do-do-do-do, like changing like that fast, it should be like woo, 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 kind of pulsating like that would be much better. Those color changes, like flashing, it's too much, it's insane. Like, that's way too much. No, it's too much. It should be pulsating. Whoa. Not like that. That's too nuts, dude. Gameplay's decent though. It could be a little bit better. Some parts are a little basic. Some parts are really good. There's been some cool flying parts for sure. The ball parts have been a little like basic. Ooh, man, that's crazy. Those rays in the background, they're reused a little too much. And the gameplay isn't very clear because of the transparent spikes. Oh, this part looks good. This level has flashes of brilliance. but not all of it looks good. Like, the epileptic parts don't look good at all, but like this part where the colors are more managed, and you know, there's some color changes, but they're not like super flashing in your face. There is potential in this level. I don't think it deserves a star rating quite yet, but it could. Like, the beginning is so cool looking. Like right here, I love the way the flashes is going on, like the blocks and stuff. The flashes are cool. There's some colors in the background, shing, 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 and they're coming out like from like 30 to 60% is too much. It needs to be slicker, like the beginning. Like, this part looks cool. And some of the gameplay is good, but there's some parts that are a little annoying. Overall, I think this level could be awesome. It could be like a kind of 1.9 Rave themed level, like having some 2.1 kind of flashy effects mixed with a 1.9 looking level. But at its current state, I can't recommend it for a star rating, but it's close. It just needs a little bit of touching up. Yeah, some of the colors and stuff need to look better. Some of the transitions too weren't that good. Some of the transitions killed me a lot, and some of the parts, like where there's the portals that's where you're flying and they switch you up above, like you can't really see the spikes because they're blended with the background. So the gameplay needs to be a little bit more visible. Like I've said in the other level, maybe if you put little indicators that as well have like color flashes that go with the background, maybe that would make the level look more full, and it would just help the player out a lot and make the gameplay clearer, right? But I do like it, and yeah, it has a lot of potential to be a star rating. It's close, just needs a little bit of work. All right, the next level is Rage by Ectoplasm. It already has quite a lot of plays, 3,900 downloads. It's quite a lot. Let's go. High object count. Okay, I'm liking the way it looks so far. I like the custom orbs, the skulls look cool. I like the way they're flashing. Yeah, it's neat so far. Gameplay is very clear. The background's not interfering with it at all. I'm down. It's pretty cool so far. Okay, I see how that works. Whoa, son! See, I like the dark skulls in the background, and I like the indicator showing you where to jump. Gameplay's good. I like the way the level's like ramping up, kind of like the volcano's gonna explode in the background. There's some flame on the screen. I dig it, and then there's a crazy rope. Wow, that's cool looking. That's oh, it's a boss. Holy crap, it's a boss fight. Damn it, that's a cool looking boss fight too. Danger. Yeah, this is awesome. Like, I like the eyes in the background there. There's a lot of little attention. There's a lot of little things, like some attention to detail. Those eyes in the background look really cool. It's really neat. Damn, and that part looks amazing. The next part, I'm super amped for it. Yeah, this part looks so cool with the boss in the background. Man, I'm into it. Wow, this is hard. I'm not a fan of some of the transitions. Some of the transitions are a little too crazy. And some of the parts, there's so many jump orbs that it basically just comes down to mashing, and mashing is oftentimes like the best way to get through some of the sections in the level. Some of the parts I'm not a fan of gameplay-wise, but it's... Oh, man, but it's still a good level. Still a great level, and I think it deserves to be featured.
I hate everything.
Sorry, that caught me off guard. That's great. I love that. That's fantastic.
I hate everything.
Oh! What a fluke! Bam, son! Man, I went from like 50% to the end. Wow. That... Honestly, there's some annoying timings in the boss fight, like, from like 20 to 50%. Some. But, overall, like, the end of the level, I think, is really good. And, I mean, the whole level's really good, don't get me wrong. I think this level deserves a feature for sure. A star rating and a feature. I'm not too sure about an epic feature. I think the gameplay could be a little tweaked, some of the annoying transitions. I think this level deserves a star rating. I think it deserves a feature. I'm not too sure about an epic feature. God, I don't think so. I don't think it's quite epic feature level. It is really cool though and looks slick. I love the boss fight. I love the fast, intense gameplay. I do think though that some of the cube parts, like there's 3 of the cube parts where there's a bunch of jump rings you have to go through. And all I did in those parts is I just mashed. Click, 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 I just mashed as fast as I could because I couldn't get the jump ring timings if I was going for them exactly. It's like there's too many parts, like 3 or 4 parts where mashing is just your best option. And I'm not too big of a fan of that. It'd be nice if there was just less inputs, but more specific timings for those inputs instead of just mashing being your best bet, right? Overall though, it's a great level. I really enjoyed it. It's fun, it's fast paced, it looks good. I love the boss fight. The music sync is on point. I definitely think it deserves a feature at least. Possibly an epic, although I'm undecided on that. It's like, it's on the fence of an epic, but it's really cool. Anyways, guys, the levels today to look out for sure are Rage and Tropic Vibes. Very, very cool. Although Rave Party Rebirth did have some potential. The other ones just quite didn't make the cut, but yeah, Rage and Tropic Vibes, give them some love. They definitely deserve a star rating and feature. So yeah, they're really, really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, peace.